All right, what's going on? So I am back in Thailand. I know it's been a few weeks since I've updated you all on here. So here we go. I thought first day back at training, we will shoot it and see what it's like. I'm keen to be back. So much better. Um, just so much fucking good vibes here, and everything is just fucking awesome. There's a few things that are harder as always, but fucking love it here. So I'm here for another 7 weeks, and I'll be back in Australia the end of July. So that gives us time to spend Charlotte's birthday around somewhere. We haven't decided yet, and enough time for me to get back and be there for the rest of prep for season C Australia. We've got a few guys. I've got a couple of New Zealand guys. I've got some defense shows. So yeah, I've got a decent crew this season. So I want to be back. And when I'm back, it's still going to be about 10 weeks out for them. So plenty of time. It's still easy for now. So there's no real issue there at all. But yeah, so for now we're doing today is going to be a chest just chest, a little bit of shoulder at the end, but yeah, pretty much just chest. I haven't actually written out my program yet for what I'm going to do. But yeah, let's go along with it for now. We go make a pre-workout meal. All right, so I also have this that I'm going to trial today. Shout out to Brody from Body Beyond who put me onto it. It is like an auto face tracker thing. So it's meant to like register your face and then just like move around. It like rotates around like on top of the tripod. I can just put it on my tripod and then it'll follow me around. So I'll try this today for in here, and I feel like it could still have some use at the gym as well. I'm going to take it with me, but unsure of how much I'll use it. But let's see. All right. I think I've got it working. It should. And hopefully, I don't know how far it can still pick me up. But anyway, I'm going to make pre-workout meal now. So I've been, since we landed, a little, lighter basically because inflammation. I've had this whole week off training. It's been since, what's today, Saturday. I've had since Tuesday off. I trained Monday. Sunday and Monday sessions were still deload sessions, so they were very low effort. So yeah, it's been basically a whole week of deloading, with only 2 of those days even being trained at all. When you do that, which every once in a while when you need it, I always drop weight. Like not everyone does, but I find I always drop weight. Partially because you're having a bunch less calories. Like you're not having intra workout or usually post workout shakes and stuff like that. Like there's no point. You might as well drop them out. But also just the lowered inflammation from training and stress on the body. Usually drop weight. So I've been struggling to stay above 260, which is like 118, I think. Shit. Bowls are small. All right. And so yeah, I've actually been struggling to stay heavy. But that's cool. It's whatever. There's no way they gave me a 275 gram box. I definitely paid for a 500 gram box. Anyway. Yeah, so I actually moved down into a holding phase as soon as I came here as well. So I've done no gear for 2 weeks, and we'll be continuing to do none for a little while now. So I'm just staying off and just training. When I say no gear, I'm going to stay on a cruise. But yeah, just chilling for now. What do I want? Container. That looks like it'll. That's not going to be any better, is it? No. All right then. Fuck it. We're using this one. Whatever. Rice milk, as always. And pre-workout shake of all this up here, Body Beyond. Most of it, except for these that I got once I was over here because I ran out. But I literally packed a bag full of just Body Beyond sups and brought them all with me overseas. Like I packed a separate bag just full of sups so I could bring them all. Coconut water, you know how we like it. With pump juice. I actually love this pre. I think it's so fucking good. Really good formula as well. And I don't really do stim, like pretty much ever. I usually have my greens first thing, but I actually forgot this morning. And if I drink all that and then drink a whole nother one of those full of greens, after eating that, I'll fucking throw up. So I'll do greens a little later. A little bit of salt in there. There we have it. I still need to buy Gatorade as well. But we're actually in a new building this time, so very grateful that Chris allowed me and Charlotte to stay in his apartment, his house that he rents. So I'm just paying him to stay here and saves us having to get an apartment. The place is so much better than where we were last time. The location's a tiny bit further away from the gym, but I actually like the location better because it's closer to the BTS stop, which means if we need to go anywhere far, we're not walking much. We just got to get up the stairs and we're there on the train. There's a Starbucks and a 7-Eleven, like a massive one, right below us. The building is way fancier. The pool and the gym is on the 5th level, so it's actually like looks cool to use because it's like still quite high and it's like not on the fucking street. Like it's still a bit more private. At the old place there was a pool, but it's like pool was like on the street. It wasn't private at all. I was like, there's no fucking way I'm going in there. But I'll be keen to. I'll show you guys that at some point, the pool and the gym facility and stuff there, because it'd be really cool to do cardio, swim in the pool there. It's just it just looks nice. The whole place is nicer. The elevators and whatnot use like fingerprint scans to access your floor and whatnot. But yeah, we're gonna get this down and then make our way over and do our first session back in a week First session in Bangkok. Right. The only issue with this face tracking tripod thing is that it's not like an app or anything. Like there's literally nothing. Like there's a button on the tripod, you push that and it starts working. So it's not programmed to me. It's just any face. So I don't know if during my set it's going to decide to pick up someone else and just run with that and record them. But we'll see. If it does that, he's getting fucking put away in a timeout. Fuck. Oh, stop. Yeah, you should have seen it even like walking over here. I'm like trying to walk over here to the next exercise and it's like just picking up on everyone and jumping on them and stuff. Is this thing actually even tracking me right now? It fucking better be. Yes. Thank you. No. Thank you. Fucking piece of shit. Okay, we'll just roll with this for this. If this keeps fucking up though, I'm 100% just switching out to my other tripod head. Just the normal like stationary head because I'm not going to spend the whole session dealing with this shit instead of actually training. Be careful, mate. He's pushing it. Are you fucking serious? I'm done. I'm done with him. He's getting put away. This is definitely going to be something that is much better just to use at home for clips. Okay, well, glad that's sorted. Normal stand is back on now, and I'm glad I sorted that during my fucking warm-up and not in the middle of training. That's a weird sound. See how much I'm leaning back on this too? Like, I literally am like here, like it's only my shoulder blades that are on the actual back pad. So I'm trying to get a big fucking arch. Get a big arch. Like, yes, I know that's what powerlifters do to get less range because they're trying to touch their chest. We're not touching our chest. We're going well fucking past it. So get a big arch, stretch the fuck out of it. The better shoulder like placement you have, the less you have to arch. But for me, I've rolled forward shoulders. Just always been like that. Yeah, I do a lot of work on it. It's a lot better, but they're still like that. So I have to arch a shit ton to actually get it. Some people, you can just go like this and they're in a good spot. But for me to get my shoulders actually sort of level with my chest, I have to go all the way back here. So it depends on the individual. But started here in 75. Oh. Yeah, look, not the biggest fan of pec deck. Maybe it's just these ones. So yeah, nothing this first week will be all the way to failure. We're just shy of. A couple reps, 1 to 2. Just not quite there. And today is going to be 2 sets on everything. So I'm going to do 3 chest, 1 shoulder. And yeah, all 2 sets. Oh, shit. And when you have a week off, fuck, the first session back was hard. You like forget how much it hurts to really push your targeted muscle. Even after 1 week, you sort of forget. Let's move it on. Right, this is the best piece. I fucking love it. Now, while I'm here, I also just track everything in pounds because it's easier with all the plates being in pounds and kilos. But they have 45-pound plates, and they also have 20-kilo plates, which are not the same thing. So 45 pounds is 20.4 kilos. And 20 kilos is 20 kilos, and it's like 44 pounds. So, no, you're not going to feel an extra fucking 400 grams, but it just pisses me off. So, it's easier if I just track in pounds how much I'm doing on every exercise. And I also make it easy for myself. Like I don't add each side up and stuff. Like I literally go 45, 45. I go, cool, I've done 90 on this exercise. I'm like, because they move unilaterally anyway. So I'm not actually doing fucking 180. I'm doing 90 each arm. And then I'm able to just count it easier as well. But to be fair, I even do the same thing on like Smith machine and leg press. I just count per side because, yeah, I just can't be fucked adding it all together. It's just quicker. I don't actually know why I still even have these fucking AirPods in, because you can't listen to music while you record. That's pretty good. Oh, even though it's not the biggest stretch, it's really good at keeping the tension on the chest. Obviously, it's me that's doing it, but the machine has a lot of play in that. Shit. Yeah, much better stretch. And something that I think you only learn over the years is that this shit is simple, bro. This shit is simple. And I see people fall off track or not be able to keep going because they blow this up into something that it's not. It usually always happens on contest prep. But like, it's not that deep, bro. We eat food and we fucking train. I did it as well. My first prep, like, I built it up to be a fucking such a fucking massive deal that like I was stressing about nothing. Nothing. Because like, what is there to stress about when you're doing this? You eat the food, you do the training. That's all you can do. You're done. Go to bed. You finish for the day. That's it. Done. But when you make this a life or death thing, and that's what again I did as well. I was like, shit's life or death. Like this is all I can do. This is all. Like, this is the only thing I care about. It's like, yeah, okay. What is? Is it competing? Is it doing well? Are you gonna fucking kill yourself if you don't win? No, that's not it. Okay. Well, what is it then? What's life or death? Me doing this sport, this. Okay, bro. Well, you're doing it, aren't you? You're eating and you're training. So, what the fuck are you worried about? You're in it. You're doing it. There's nothing more to do. You're being what you always wanted to be. You wanted to be a bodybuilder and take it serious. That's what you're doing. So, good job. Continue. There's nothing to stress about. If you are on your first ever prep, then you find yourself doing the shit that I did and making a big deal out of things that don't need to be and stressing about every day. Nothing matters until the show, man. If you've eaten the food that the coach gave you, if you trained that morning and you did the protocols, you did everything, there's nothing more to do. How you look doesn't matter. But how you feel that you look doesn't matter, because you did the plan. That's it. And the look will come. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. So that's something I think, especially young guys, struggle to comprehend, is that there's nothing going on. There's literally nothing happening. Like, it's just another day. You just got to train and eat. That's all you got to do, man. It's that fucking simple. You stressing and building this up into your head to something it's not, you're the only person doing that. You're the only person seeing it that way. You know? It's very, very simple in reality. Let's hit our first working set. I done did a lot of things. Oh, I'm putting these fucking AirPods away. I'm sick of it. Oh. This is why, like, one of the, I guess, compliments that I get the most is I don't know how you do it, bro. Like, you make it look so easy. Or, oh, you don't even look like you're trying. Like, I don't know how you do it. Don't know how I do what? Eat and train? What the fuck are you talking about? Oh, but it's just so hard. And no, it's not. You're making it hard. You're a little bit hungry, you're a little bit tired. You never been hungry and tired before? What the fuck are you talking about, dude? What are you making this into? Your life isn't a movie, bro. You're a fucking nobody. Same as me. I'm a fucking nobody, man. It's not that fucking deep. I go to the fucking gym once. And then I fucking eat some meals. And in prep, you eat fuck all. So it's like, I'm doing even less. It's like I don't even have to do as much as I would. I don't even have to do as much as I would in the off season. So how is it that hard? If it's hard, it's because you're making it hard. Now look, yes, it's physically hard. Don't get me wrong, I understand. I'm not saying, I don't want to act like it's a piece of piss and it's like, whatever. It is extremely difficult to get down to the low body fat, yes, it is. I don't want to completely discredit it. But I mean, like, the complexity of what we're doing is so simple. It's like the lowest skilled sport on the fucking planet. It's a sport that's completely run by effort instead of skill. And that's what we fucking love about it. Is that more effort you put in, the more you get out. Doesn't matter how much effort I put into soccer, I'm always going to suck. I'm not going to be good at it. I could probably train my fucking ass off, get to a pretty good level, but I'm never playing for the A-League or anything. Premier League, whatever it's called. Because I don't have the skill. There's no fucking skills in bodybuilding. What do you have to think about? Nothing. You just eat, bro, and then you go to the fucking gym. So simple, man. And people think I do it so well. It's because I'm doing less than you. I'm not doing all this stupid shit like sitting there thinking about every fucking minute and stressing about every fucking second of every day. Guy Ciccinino just put a post up recently, and I would watch that if you haven't seen it, talking about how you just cannot stress about something until it actually happens. And some people never learn that. Some people spend their life depressed and struggling because they can't get out of their own head. And they're not self-aware enough to realize. But some people can be like that and get out of it. Because I have. I definitely was like that. But you can get out of it. You have to work on your mentality, but it's definitely doable. The easiest way, the quickest first step you can take to, and this is probably the hardest one in my opinion, to beating that mindset is just shut the fuck up. When you feel upset about something, when you feel like complaining about something, when you feel stressed about something, just shut up. Just don't say it. Don't say it out loud. Don't fucking nothing. Because you're giving yourself an outlet to let yourself spiral. There's a difference between going through emotions or whatever, and people will say, like, don't bottle it up. We're not grieving or anything and bottling it up. What you're doing is teaching yourself not to fucking blurt out every time you stress the fuck out. Every time you feel something, you want to emotionally react to it. And man, I'm telling you guys this, I'm speaking from experience. Not having an outlet to just let it all vomit out is what's going to teach you to think about what's happening and process it before acting or speaking. And then you're going to start to realize that, oh, nothing happened. You think that, like, if you start blurting it out and you explain everything you're stressed about, that it's going to be fixed. It's not. It's going to cause you to spiral more. And guess what? The outside world doesn't change, because all you did is made some noises with your mouth. That didn't create any physical, tangible changes to the world. So it did nothing except make you spiral. So that's why you just don't say anything. And you just let it sit and then let it pass. And then when nothing happens, you realize, oh, probably wasn't that big of a deal, because nothing fucking happened. Or the same thing happened whether I reacted emotionally and irrationally immediately or did nothing. The same outcome happened. So I could have spiraled or not spiraled, and the same thing would have happened. That'll do it for chest. 2 sets on shoulders. These fucking seats are so hard to move. Alright, well, fuck it. Oh, fuck. So, back. My phone did die, so there was no posing. But I went over there anyway and was like, fuck this. Afterwards, like, just looking at myself. That's the thing, like, from obviously being over here, dropping a little bit of weight, I'm just flat. Like I feel flat. I feel deflated, like my muscle has shrunk. Which that's the feeling of being flat, that's all it is. And you feel like you're so much skinnier and you feel crap about yourself. That's not how I feel now, because I know what the feeling is and I know why it's happened, and I know that it's irrelevant to anything, it doesn't matter. But yeah, it's just because I'm not holding water right now, because I stopped, obviously had that week off training. I've had high activity since I've been here, been doing a lot of steps. So that's the biggest reason for my weight drop, along with the inflammation drop. And yeah, I've been getting heaps of water in while I've been here. So I've been peeing actively. I've just added in some vitamin C at night times as well, which is reducing inflammation, and it's actually helped me a lot drop the water, especially that around my ankles and stuff, that I was having issues with in Australia. So now that I've come here, it's come off a bit. It'll come back a little bit now that I'm picking up training again. But yeah, today I was just like, I feel flat and everything. Like I still had slim before I trained, I still had growth. Like I've kept growth in this whole time, even when I'm on a cruise, I keep growth in. Food's still been high, but yeah, like I'm still eating 170 grams of rice per meal, raw weight. So it is still quite a lot, but I'm just, yeah, like still like just feeling deflated. But you can't really be flat when you're eating that much carbs. It's just, that's just water retention really. So it's not the worst thing, but I suspect food's gonna come down after I talk to Justin after this weekend and we decide what we want to do. Because yeah, like I said, I'm in a holding phase at the moment. I've come off gear and everything. We'll most likely pull food down, get me a little bit leaner. But fuck, like I was lean today. Look at so much in the gym, but with my shirt off, like here at home, my cuts are deep because because I've dropped the water. I've got lines everywhere. So I'm not actually holding that much fat. Probably have to pull down a little bit and I'll get flatter, but I'll lose a bit more fat, and then we'll see what we want to do from there. But I told myself I'd get lean now anyway, so we're gonna push for a little bit and get lean and actually see how I look. Just because it's been ages since I've been lean, and we're gonna be able to utilize a rebound either way. So for now, the plan is just to do a holding phase for about 6 weeks and then get lean. So, but I'll get pretty lean in the holding phase anyway, as I usually do. So as always, thank you for watching. I might actually film tomorrow as a leg day, so stay tuned.